Friday.
Erica, why was I Irish? What today is it? What's today is it? All right, guys, it's
Did
Friday.
you like that? He was impressed. I saw like one of his eyebrows do the rock eyebrow when I sang.
Are you stealing my Black Friday thing?
I am.
Woman in black. I like it. All right, guys, it's Friday, and we've got a super fun show for you today. We're starting with Trump. I'm kidding. It's what a funny thing. We're all having heart attacks. We're starting with Eddie Murphy. He was joined by 3 of his daughters and his fiancée on the red carpet for the world premiere of his Beverly Hills Cop sequel. Eddie wore a dark T-shirt and black jacket with sunglasses. Does anyone not know that that's Eddie? Of course.
No, I was looking at his wife.
Okay.
What?
Whoa, you're right.
I know, but hey now.
Okay.
Eddie looks like he's 30.
I know. Other
annoying.
stars from the, you're absolutely right, from the film were there, including one, Joseph
Friend
Gordon-Levitt.
of the show.
Friend of the show, drummer as well. We got Kevin Bacon. We got Paul Reiser. And don't forget the Judge
Also
Reinhold.
friend of the show.
Friend of the, big friend.
Yep.
Big friend. Now, the movie is in the 4th installment in the franchise, and Axel is back in Beverly Hills to prevent a plot against his daughter's life. Now, it premieres on Netflix July 3rd. Earlier this week, Eddie was on the Today Show to promote the film. Here's what he said about returning to the franchise in his 60s, y'all. Take a look.
Now, I would rather not do any stunts.
You'd rather stay on the couch.
Yeah, we were shooting something, and the director said, "We want you to come out of this place and run down those steps." And after we shot it, he was like, "Can you come down with a more urgency and faster?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "I'm not doing anything action. Don't call me unless you offer me the same type of you would offer Morgan Freeman."
Okay, just so you guys know, Beverly Hills Cop 1984, you guys might know this. Eddie Murphy was 23 years old during filming. He is now 61 years old. He looks phenomenal, but good thing.
He's 63.
He's what?
61 during the filming, 63 now.
He's 63.
He's 63 now. Erica, what do you think?
I think we didn't hear from Eddie for a while because he was clearly in some cryo chamber.
I know. Seriously.
What a I mean, that
in the
man
world?
stayed the same. What an inspiration.
I talk about a career. You know, Eddie has this amazing ability to do what he wants to do, clearly, especially in the last few stages. But also, when we didn't hear from Eddie Murphy. Like, the first time that I remember seeing Eddie Murphy again was when he did the Comedians in Cars with Jerry Seinfeld.
Right.
And I was like, where's Eddie been? And Eddie was like, I've been everywhere I want to be.
Exactly.
And nowhere that I didn't want to be. And it's amazing.
It is. And you know what I love about Eddie Murphy is that this is something I recently learned. He has been the biggest advocate for young black men that have not yet broken out. So Chris Rock was really young, but also starting to make a lot of noise within the comedy circle. And so I guess Eddie Murphy happened to be at a small comedy venue one night, saw Chris Rock perform, pulled him aside and was like, "I got a role for you." And he's not the only person he's done that for.
Wow.
So a lot of these young actors think, yeah, there he is in Beverly Hills Cop 2. He's a baby just starting out, and he got to play, I believe it was a valet person, but it was his start. I mean, this was his film debut. So again, you know, you hear about Hollywood, and you think that a lot of people are gatekeepers, and they don't want to pull anybody up with them. Those are the people that are stunted in their careers. The people that really have longevity and respect in their careers are the ones that help other people out, and you grow together.
Totally.
So I just commend him for that.
What do you always say? At the bottom, you compete. At the top, you collaborate.
Yeah, a lot of
Thank you.
people have been
Thank you.
sharing that, and I
Very
appreciate it. For the people who still don't understand it, it wasn't for you. In fact, we were talking about you.
We don't want to collaborate.
I'm going to keep it all the way 100.
That's right. We were speaking about you. All right. Speaking of the Beverly Hills Cop sequel, be sure to tune in on Monday for our interview with Judge Reinhold. He'll be here to talk all about the original film and the new sequel. He was so cool, wasn't he? You don't want to miss it. Don't you guys think?
I don't know. We haven't talked to him yet.
Oh, that's right. Now, for weeks, we've been talking about... We're live. We're talking about Ben Affleck and J-Lo's alleged marital issues. And now there have been all sorts of photos, like this one. Have y'all seen it from TMZ? That shows J-Lo vacationing in Italy without Ben. Sansa Ben Affleck. That's how you say it in Italian. Meanwhile, there's a new interview with Ben that aired last night on Peacock. He's talking with Kevin Hart all about J-Lo and her fame. I really want you to know this, though. This interview was done before all of us were talking about their marital issues in the media. Take a look, though. It's interesting.
She's so famous, and she creates this. People love her, and she really represents something important to people. You know, people are like, hey, I like your movie. Ah, you know, J-Lo! It's amazing. You know what I mean? Get out with her, all the kids, through Times Square, and the was like a bananas. Yes. She starts running backwards, filming, going, J-Lo! It's like a herald that then gets everyone else, and then they're all tourists, whatever, just woof. Then I'm moving. We got like our 5 kids, me and Jen, and it's like, it feels like hundreds of people, and they're all screaming.
All right. Kevin also asked Ben why he always looks so sad or mad in paparazzi photos. Here's what he had to say about it.
I also don't like a lot of attention. This is why people see me and they're like, "What's this dude always mad?" He's always bored. Because somebody has their camera and sticking it in my face. I also may be somebody who, like, I do find myself, I'm like, be sitting there at home, I'm like, what's wrong? Nothing. And nothing's wrong. I'm like, nothing. I'm listening to this thing, I start thinking something wrong. But
you have resting face. Do you know what
Now,
that is? Do you know what that is?
I have resting hard face.
No. Do you know?
Does anyone want to give their resting hard face?
Jeff, you've got a good resting
You've got a good resting hard face.
Do
You
it,
want to
Jeff.
show it to camera?
Do it.
Oh, it's right there. He doesn't like what I'm doing at this moment.
That's it.
He's in all black. You sold it.
Listen, I'm Team Benifer. I've
I
said
know.
that before.
Yeah, what do
By
you
the way,
mean?
that set was amazing.
Yeah, I know.
With the wine in the background, that was
Yeah.
so good. And Ben Affleck sporting a sweater jam.
Sweater jam, buddy.
That's how I throw down, you know, on my off time. So I'm all for Ben Affleck here. I think the media gives him a really hard time. I mean, I can't even imagine. I think this is what, you know, people look towards celebrities for. What do they talk? Like, they're just people. So it's like, hey, do you want to go get some food? I don't know, man. The paparazzi are there. If you like don't smell a piece of cheese and it's bad, they're gonna take a picture of you and then they're gonna say it's me because I smell. Like, it's got to be crazy.
Too much consequence. You had to go
Do
to
I know
cheese.
what I'm talking about?
Your
Yeah.
metaphor cheese
He
had
has
to be
cheese on his mind
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I saw the wine background. I figured, why not make a little charcuterie board? You know.
It's all in your head. That's what Jeff's thinking about. A little
It's Friday.
prosciutto.
It's Friday.
That's right. Coming up on DBL. Will Kevin Costner return to Yellowstone? Why is he glowing? He's finally setting the record straight. And our interview with Marlon Wayans. He's getting real about the loss of his parents, plus telling us about his current comedy tour. Welcome back to DBL. Sorry, Yellowstone fans, that's me, but Kevin Costner will not be returning to the show. Wow. Okay, he made the announcement in a video he shared on Instagram. I'm really bummed. Watch.
I just realized that I'm not going to be able to continue season 5B or into the future. It was something that really changed me. I loved it, and I know you loved it.
Yeah, we did. Kevin had previously talked about what it would take for him to return to the series, but it looks like that won't happen now. The series is set to return for the second half of the 5th and final season in November. As for the other series in the Yellowstone universe, 1883 aired in 2021. It was intended as a prequel limited series. It's not going to return. Another prequel, 1923, that Sam and I really like.
Obsessed.
Yeah, we are. Starring Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren, aired for one season, but is slated to return for a second season. So what do we think about Kevin not returning?
I was thinking Justin Timberlake should watch Yellowstone because he was having a drink in the back of his car with the driver. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
What? Ooh. That's baller, man. Drinking in your car in the back. Whiskey.
Back in the day, sure.
He's got a driver.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant.
We jumped ship on this story.
Sorry, yeah. Well, I derailed. It's Friday. Yeah, look.
That's cool.
Yeah,
but
you're
what
right. You're right.
I get it now.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Take a page.
My joke didn't land.
No.
I'm trying to say, Justin, take a page from Kevin Costner's book.
Do you want to
in
take
Yellowstone?
Right. Do you want to try it again?
No, I went to Rolling Stones yesterday, so I'm kind of out of it.
Nice. Speaking of Stones,
That was a late
Your
concert.
eyes, speaking of JT, your eyes are
Classy.
bloodshot as JT's. Look at his eyes, Erica.
It was
Can
a
we
late
do a
night.
camera?
It was a late night. This is my Justin
I
Timberlake.
wouldn't say bloodshot.
All right. Come on, back to the story.
All right, let me just say very clearly, I watch Yellowstone. There's a lot of strong characters on Yellowstone, but he is such a magnet.
So how
He
are they gonna
holds-
do this?
So they said they're going to have it be a truncated removal, which means it's like they throw him down an elevator shaft. It's the Joey, Tribbiani, like what's his name? You know, they got to just say he blew up in a car and move on, and it's going to be really sad for Yellowstone fans.
It's gonna be a stunt double.
We probably won't even see it.
Shoot
They
him
won't-
from behind?
They won't even show it. I mean, it'll just be like memories and stuff. And I bet it just stinks because he's the center of that whole show. It really, his gravitas keeps everything in line. And without him, it's a bunch of people angry at each other.
But they're going to close out the show like that. Yeah, it's weird that he said, I just realized.
I
think he
know.
knew this for a while. I don't know. We don't know exactly what happened with him and the director-writer, but the show can't go on without him. But Rip
Right.
is a big character if you are a fan of Yellowstone, so he'll probably take over that and they'll end it somehow and maybe have a spinoff with him.
Yeah,
you go.
maybe. But 1923, I definitely would recommend seeing, especially for that Brandon Sklenar.
Oh, yes.
Coming up on DBL. We share some laughs at a very special moment with Marlon Wayans. This was unexpected. It was beautiful. Plus, he was on the treadmill for the whole interview. So stick around.
Welcome back. Earlier, we caught up with Marlon Wayans about his new stand-up special and why it was viewers crying laughing. Take a look.
Funniest person in the Wayans family is my mama. People that lost your mama, we are a part of an elite gang, the Dead Mama Gang. Gang, gang!
Please help me welcome back to DBL, Marlon Wayans.
What's happening? How y'all doing?
Marlon, you're literally exercising your right to love. I love seeing the talk in action.
Oh yes, you know I'm trying to live my best life, and I think the one way to do it with your health, and if you get your health right, your spirit is right.
Yep.
You intact, everything is good.
Talk to me. Did you want your new comedy special, Good Grief, to be about the loss of your parents? I just lost my mother, so I'm part of the Dead Mamas Club too. So I just wanted
gang.
to. Yeah. So I just wanted to say.
Gang, you gotta say gang, gang.
Yeah, gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Gang, gang.
Okay.
You know what's so funny is that now people come up to me, and that's what they do. They're like, gang, gang, and I know exactly what they meant.
Aww.
And that means they saw the special, and that means that they're part of the club. And I want people to know that you can get through it, because it seems like this insurmountable thing. When it happens,
Yeah.
it's like complete devastation. It's like somebody, it's like a meteor hit the earth, and you're going, all right, so how am I going to survive now?
Yeah.
And then what happens is, over time, you realize it's your ally, and you start thinking about all the wonderful things that the experience of parents left you with, and not the terrible things that left you with. Nobody cares about the bad. Everything is food and nutrition, and same thing with your parents. They're not perfect. Sometimes they taste nasty, but they have these things that, my dad, gang, gang.
That's right.
They have these things that they leave you with, and they forever live in you. And I just want people that's suffering, or gonna suffer, because it happens to all of us, to watch this special and know that you can laugh, you can cry, and you can continue on with life and have a good life. Because that's what they want you to do.
Thank you for that.
Oh, you brought her to tears,
Well, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to turn grief into power. It's a beautiful thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
No. Hey, gang, gang, you'll get through.
Gang, gang.
It took me 3 years.
Yeah.
Go get you every now and then, just have you a weird shot of some whiskey. Just a nice whiskey. Just one shot. Make sure it's expensive whiskey so you don't drink it all.
You got
it. Just go have one shot and then lay down and go to sleep.
I will.
Okay?
I will.
Big hugs. Come here.
Big hugs.
And watch the special. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry.
I know it.
You know, gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Thanks a lot.
It's really funny.
Thank you.
Really
I can't
funny.
wait.
I love it. And your family, obviously we're not the same size as your family, but just like you, my father did not do holidays at all. But
oh, I thought you were about to say my father did not wear condoms at all. There's like 30 of them.
my dad was one and done, and yours was like, hey, I'll see you later.
It's a weird. That's why my whole family's funny, is because of our experience of having a mother and a father that was so different. We grew up in a buddy comedy. My mother and father was like the odd couple.
You are bringing so much connection and joy to so many people. You're obviously a mama's boy. You spoke openly about the fact that you didn't marry because of the relationship with your mother, and it became fodder on social media. But I think a lot of people understood where you were coming from, especially being the youngest of 10. Can you delve a little bit deeper into people who are in the situation that you found yourself in?
I mean, for me, my mother was needed a lot of attention, right? And so why would I take? I didn't never want to take my mama's attention like that. And sometimes women want to compete, and my mother, my mother, funny, she would compete too. Nah, you ain't me. And so for me, I'll just wait. I'll just wait and let my mom enjoy me as long as she can, and let me grow up. Because one thing I never wanted to do was get divorced. So I think it takes me time to grow up. I was a celebrity since I was 19, and if I get married, I want to be faithful and be right.
Very inspirational.
Yeah.
We only have like a minute left, but you shared that one of your children is transgender. So how did learning that change you personally as a parent?
I mean, that grew me up because, I thought I was this unconditional lover. I always asked people to love me unconditionally. And then there was all these different conditions that my child just kept breaking in me to find that place of complete, absolute, unconditional love and acceptance. And that acceptance of them actually helped me heal when it's accepting the death of my mother and my father, because life goes on. But the one thing I will always do is be a parent and a loving to my child.
I applaud you. Thank you for joining us, Marlon. Great to see you. DBL Nation, watch Good Grief on Prime Video. Also, he'll be performing this Friday, the 21st through Sunday at the Funny Bone in Albany, New York. Other upcoming cities include San Jose and Cleveland. For more dates and tickets, visit MarlonWaynesOfficial.com. We'll be right back. Thank you, Marlon.
Gang, buddy.
Thank you. Also, my tour is coming, so make sure you watch it.
Okay.
Thank you.
We got you, man.
Thank you so much, sir.
The Caribbean is calling you. This June, we're celebrating Caribbean Heritage Month with Sandals by giving away 2 all-inclusive vacations to any Sandals resort of your choice. Watch DBL every day for a word of the day. Then enter at dailyglasslab.com/sandals for your chance to win a 4-day, 3-night escape for 2. The winner will be announced on DBL June 26. Make memories for a lifetime and start entering for your chance to win a trip to any Sandals resort. Today's word of the day is Starfish.
Welcome back. Have you ever considered cold therapy to help with joint pain? So according to experts, cold therapy targets large nerve fibers and it reduces swelling. Anybody try cryo?
Oh, I love cryo.
You all three have
Love
done it.
it.
Yeah.
All three of you. Oh, okay.
Really helps with inflammation,
Really?
your immune system, and you immediately get energy when you come out. It's crazy.
I've done it too, obviously, standing in my freezer looking for my ice cream. Cryotherapy isn't the only way to help your joints. Another thing that can help your joint pain is Omega XL. It's a powerful joint support that's helped millions of consumers and is backed by 30 years of clinical research. Omega XL's powerful and proven benefits have transformed the lives of athletes, celebrities, and dedicated daily users. So call 1-800-814-6985 or visit omegaxl.com for more information. Before we go, Team USA Summer Lily King. Oh, USA.
Swimmer.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it said Summer.
She's
You're
a
absolutely right.
big swimmer.
Team USA swimmer Lily King, got a big surprise moments after qualifying for the Olympics in the 200-meter breaststroke last night, and the NBC announcers were ready for it. Take a look.
That Lily King might be in for a big moment after this race tonight. That is her boyfriend, James Wells.
Over the last 4 years, both in and out of the pool.
And he told me to put my hair down.
Both in and out of the pool.
And folks,
and just to see you grow has been so awesome. And I don't regret for a minute dropping my job and moving halfway across the country for us to move together. It has been awesome.
He's about ready to pop the question.
I'm very excited to kind of see where this goes. So, dear.
Oh my God.
Wondering, Lily Camille King, will you?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yay!
That's amazing.
Isn't that lovely?
And everybody keep an eye on her. She is a force. And
Lily King.
Yeah, Lily King.
Nice.
She's an incredible swimmer representing our country. So go Team USA. Go Lily King.
Woohoo! Mazel tov, Lily King.
Like it.
Find another moment, dude.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. DBL is
That's how we're going up.
every day. We will see you Monday, same time, same place tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend, y'all.